Everything I ever been and everything I ever thought I was gonna be is gone.
Even when you ain't got shit left, tell yourself it ain't over.
Put her out of our misery.
We can't fix all that wrong shit. It's too late for all that.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 5, Episode 8, the series finale. This is the what to expect video for the series finale, and it is based off the trailer that they put out. Now, the title of the episode is called Unconditional Love, and the description of the episode reads, everything has led up to this. So those are the key elements for episode 8, the series finale. Not too much, but the title of the episode is giving us more than enough in my opinion. I mean, it's called Unconditional Love, so you already know it's going to be about Rock, Kanan, and Jukebox. The Thomas family, this is it. This is all they got left. These are the three that's left on the show. And I'm pretty sure the series is going to go out with a bang. And it is bittersweet. Power Book 3, Raising Kanan is the final spinoff of the first phase of the spinoffs, right? Of the book spinoffs. Of course, with Power Book 2, Ghost, Power Book 4, Force, and of course, Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. It is the last one left. It is the only one that gave us 5 seasons. And now it's time for it to come to its end. And then we get ready for Power Origins. So cannot wait to see that. We know after Power Origins, they will be working on Power Legacy, the spinoff between Tommy and your boy Tariq. So the Power, universe ain't over yet, but it seems like it is reaching, its end. And I know they say power never ends. That is the slogan, right? But we already know that everything comes to an end, and eventually it's going to be the same thing when it comes to this, series. It's been a crazy ride, y'all. I mean, all these years reviewing the Power series. I mean, reviewing it before it was a big thing. Know what I'm saying? Back when they just called it 50 Cent Show. And now it has blown up to this. And, we got another spinoff, another show ending. But we going to talk about it. Now, you guys, make sure you checked out the episode 7 recap if you have not seen it. We know dumbass Kanan took out your boy Uncle Marvin. I mean, damn. People still pissed off about that, but now it's time to see what's going to happen next in this final episode. And also check out that Fightland Season 1 Episode 1 recap. If you need a new show, trust me, check it out. It's by your boy 50 Cent. The show, it does not, waste any time at all as far as the story. Of course, it's a lot of action, a lot of drama. You want to check it out. It's a banger in my opinion. But let's go ahead and go over this trailer. What can we expect from this series finale? Now, the trailer, we can see Uncle Marvin in the casket. And now we know when they showed us that this season trailer, when Kanan was looking at a body, it was Uncle Marvin's body the whole time. And man, you know what I'm saying? You can see that Kanan, even though he did this, deep down inside, he feels kind of bad a tad bit. Like, man, I really dropped off my damn uncle. 2 of my uncles at that, so he gonna be really screwed up, right? But it ain't no going back now. You might as well go ahead and deal with it. And we're gonna see how Kanan is gonna be dealing with all this stuff that's going on. Now we see that it is the end of an era, right? And we can hear older Kanan talking about, even though when you ain't got shit left, you keep telling yourself that it ain't over. Basically, you can still get what you lost. And you already know who he is talking about for the most part. He got to be talking about your girl Rock, because even though she's lost so much, she still's out here believing that maybe somehow, some way she can regain that back. But now I believe she understands that it's a little bit too late for that. Everything is over. It's gone. Know what I'm saying? We can hear her talking about that in the trailer. Now, we also can tell that she's at the cemetery and she's most likely visiting family, right? Uncle Marvin, hell, Lulu, her mother. So she's lost so much and she will be going through it in this episode. Now, also in the trailer, they show us multiple times Breeze. He's in one area, know what I'm saying, shooting his gun. So y'all know he about to turn up. I know he's still pissed off about what happened in the last episode with Snaps and Pop. with him losing his position. But hey, I guess that doesn't even matter anymore because they up out of here. So I'm eager to see how him and Kanan are going to move with them out of the picture. And then we know they're telling us this is basically an episode that you don't want to miss. It's going to be an explosive series conclusion. So I cannot wait to see how it's all going to go down. Now we see your boy Kanan. He still has that stone cold look on his face, a look of shock and concern at the same time. They show us Rock, and once again, she is catching another body. And in this trailer, we can see Rock basically shooting multiple times. I want to know who she gonna be popping. We know that Rock, she has some issues in the last episode. She still got Italian issues, right? And of course, we know she had some issues with her broker, right? Apparently this guy was, talking about how this whole thing was a scheme as far as her selling the property, the Southside Plaza, and Rock looked very pissed off when she learned that information. So I would not be surprised if she ends up trying to confront that guy. I believe this is the guy right here. We saw him last in episode 3. We saw him in other seasons as well, but I'm pretty sure Rock may end up confronting him because what the hell is he doing? This seems like a setup. This whole thing, this sale to this buyer or whatever, this unknown buyer that she never met. Rock has to address this, whether it's going to be the broker or the buyer. Rock is going to see somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to pay for this, in my opinion, because if not, Rock may be forced to take a deal. And we're going to see how that's all going to play out. Now, we also know Rock is having a conversation, I believe, with her attorney. And she's talking about that everything that she ever had and everything that she ever thought she was going to be, it is gone, right? And she doesn't have anything anymore. Her son is lost. She done lost both of her brothers. Her mom ain't here no more. Symphony, he left. He got the hell up out of here. He was very smart. And hell, Rock was about to drop his ass off. So she understands what time it is. The end is near. The question is, will Rock sit around or will she end up saying, you know what? Let me go ahead and get the hell up out of here. Now, also in the trailer, we can see Flossie. And Flossie's having a conversation with Jukebox. And of course, she is telling Jukebox that families are complicated, right? And Jukebox tells her, well, not my family. My family is simple. And we already know that's a damn lie. And Jukebox's whole demeanor is completely different. I mean, she lost her father, so you know Jukebox, she's about to turn up. She's going to be the character that I'm going to be looking for in this, final episode of the show. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do with her. But man, it's getting crazy, y'all. And seeing how Marvin and Flossie were cool, you know what I'm saying? This conversation with her and Jukebox will be very interesting because we know Flossie, she had respect for Marvin. And she did end up giving Marvin a hug the last time that they talked. And I'm pretty sure she enjoyed those conversations. And we know they talked about Jukebox. She told him to basically, invest in her. If he wants to win, if he wants to do what he needs to do to stay, out of the mess, invest in his daughter. She is the way out. So I feel like Flossie is feeling like, man, I need to have a conversation with her in order, to have closure within this whole thing. But we gonna see. Now, also in the trailer, it's looking like maybe Kanan and Jukebox was gonna have like a final conversation. And look at Kanan. That boy looks shook. And look at Jukebox. She's looking like she's pissed off. I want to know what Kanan gonna say. As far as Marvin, is he gonna own up to it? Because as I told you guys, I cannot see the Jukebox that we saw in the OG Power ever forgiving him for what he has done to her father, to Lulu. I mean, it would be crazy as hell if that's the case and she sit up here and was so cool with him in the OG Power after what he's done. Hell nah. So I'm hoping she does not find out. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to see what they're going to do with it. But you can definitely tell that Kanan is feeling some type of way about this. And Jukebox is just looking like she doesn't give a damn anymore about anything. Now, also in the trailer, we can see Pino having a conversation with Stefano, and he is telling him to put her out of our misery. So we already know that he is talking about Rock. Now, they were teasing that maybe it was going to be like some issues between Pino and Stefano all season long. So I want to know if that's actually going to happen. But Pino was ready to take him out if he had to, right? So I'm eager to see what's going to happen. And we see Rock having another conversation with Stefano. So what is this conversation going to be about? Is Rock, or did Rock end up coming up with a game plan to somehow, some way neutralize Stefano or come up with a compromise? But in the trailer, we can hear her talking about she's not about to go out like that, right? And we know in the last episode, she told Pino that everybody that has bet against me has lost. and she be damned if she's going to go out the way they think she's going to go out. So maybe Rock has some last tricks up her sleeve that we don't know about, because she is definitely going to need them. And also in the trailer, we know Stefano was talking about how he does not want to live forever. He just wants to be the last to die. So we're going to see if that's going to happen. Stefano, he's been here for quite a while, but maybe this is his last ride. So y'all let me know what y'all think gonna happen. But man, I was definitely getting tired of Stefano, and if he is to get dropped off, I'm gonna be happy as hell, because I'm ready to be smoking on that Stefano pack. Now also in the trailer, we can see Jukebox, and it looks like she has the letter that Marvin wrote her. And of course we know, he left her some money as well. But man, look at this. This will be a very emotional scene right here with your girl Jukebox. We know Marvin was the last thing that she had. And as I told you guys, we all know Jukebox, she's about to go crazy in this last episode. This is the reason, why I want to see more of her character after this in Power Origins Season 2 or something. I just think it's more story to tell when it comes to her character. And of course, Haley Kilgore, she has so much talent, and I believe is way more story to tell, and this is just the beginning, but that's just me. Now, once again, as I told you, we see Rock catching another body in this trailer. The question is, who is it? And then at the end of the trailer, we see Rock and Kanan having a conversation. We know this is the thumbnail for this episode. These two will have that one-on-one. And we know Kanan is talking about, we can't fix all that wrong shit. It's too late for all that. So I can see Rock pretty much, probably apologizing for all the stuff that she has done, and, wanting to fix things or whatever, and just trying to have closure with her son before this is all over. And Kanan, he is just expressing his feelings on how it doesn't really matter anymore. We can't fix none of that, and it's time to move on. So this could be the final scene that we see between the two in this upcoming episode. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think, because y'all know how they do in these trailers. It's definitely looking like maybe Rock is preparing to leave. Now, I can be completely wrong. Rock could have made a deal with Agent Tanner. She could have snitched. I don't know. In the trailer, she is saying that she's not about to go out like that. So as I told you, I do believe she has some tricks up her sleeve. Know what I'm saying? But if Rock is to leave, that would be crazy, because that means that Rock does survive. And of course, maybe when Kanan said in the OG Power that he went to go see his moms, he was actually talking about his moms, being alive. But that is still questions around that. We don't necessarily know what they're going to do. But man, that would be crazy as hell if somehow, some way, Rock did survive and she popped up in Power Legacy. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, but that will be like a crazy, shock value moment. At the very beginning of this series, the way that Rock was moving, I never thought that she, would be alive. She would survive, because she is so, dominant, and she's like a character that's willing to go out on her shield. We've seen it time and time again with her character willing to take that L if she has to. You know what I'm saying? We saw with the Italian, she almost died. Unique came and saved the day. We saw in the last season, Kanan was about to take her out, and she was like, look, it's going to be what it's going to be. He don't believe me, so screw it. You know what I'm saying? So she was ready to go ahead and take that L if she had to. So this time around, we're going to see what Rock is going to do. Will she end up, escaping all of this? Because she's lost so much. I mean, we done lost Lulu, Marvin. I mean, damn, it ain't looking good, right? So will they end the series with Rock getting dropped off, or will she be able to survive, or will she get locked up? That's the question. And in this scene right here with her in the car, is this her actually leaving, going away or whatever? That's what I want to know. I want you guys to let me know what y'all think is going to happen. Now, of course, at the end of the trailer, they're showing Kanan with that stone cold look on his face once again, looking stressed out, looking like he is regretting all the stuff, all the bad stuff that he has done. But as he said, ain't no fixing it, ain't no going back. Now, we also have to remember, a younger version of Tommy is supposed to pop up in this final episode. So if younger Tommy is coming, does that mean that we're going to see a younger version of Ghost? Because they're going to probably set things up for Power Origins. And I want to know if any of these other characters are going to have a connection. Now, we know the Tremont character will be in Power Origins as well. I want to know if characters like Flossie has connections to characters like young, Kate Egan. maybe so, maybe not. Or even like Pino or your boy Stefano. I feel like they're going to connect the dots in this final episode to set things up, but we shall see. And also, what y'all think about your girl Jarita? We know her and Kanan kind of got into it in the last episode, but is it a chance that Jarita is already pregnant? Know what I'm saying? We gonna find out, but we know eventually she will end up having baby Sean. But down below, I want you guys to let me know, what do y'all think is going to happen in this series finale? I want to know how this episode is going to be as far as the setup. I mean, will it be like a full setup episode for Power Origins? Will it be kind of like Raising Kanan Season 1, Episode 10, which was pretty much like a setup episode for Season 2? Remember, in that 9th episode of Season 1, that's where Kanan shot Detective Howard, and that really felt like a finale episode. And then in Episode 10, it was more of a setup episode. So, in this season, let's just be honest, Episode 7 felt like a finale episode with the death of Snaps and Pop and the death of Uncle Marvin. So does that mean they're going to give us like, more storytelling type of an episode and building up for Power Origins? Well, I guess we're going to find out, and maybe we get like that Season 2, Episode 10 finale feel. But I got a feeling this episode will be more of a setup for what's to come. I mean, if this episode is going to be like a crazy one, I believe they may go with the death of Rock, but I don't know if that's going to happen. It seems like what we saw in Episode 7 was like the big shock type of moment for Season 5, but we're going to find out soon enough. Now, you already know I'm going to be dropping more videos for you guys this week, so stay tuned for the content. I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch you on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.